Everybody, Phi Farley here, getting my NCAA basketball tournament picks in. It's March 15th. It's finally game day. I'm excited. We got a full 16 games to choose from. A lot of good matchups and a little bit of value in there on some of the betting lines. So I want to get right to those. I got 3 games that I'll be picking here by the end of the video. So hang in there. Subscribe if you can. Don't forget to, so you can watch my other videos that will be coming out for tomorrow and throughout the tournament and the rest of the CIT and CBI tournament. All right, so getting to the games that I like and the games I'll be playing. First, I'm going to go with 2 that I am not going to play, but I do like. So the first one is Pennsylvania and Kansas. So Pennsylvania, Ivy League team. I think it's 8 out of the last 9 years Ivy Leagues have covered in the first round. So it's very common for Pennsylvania to hang with Kansas. It's a very popular bet. It's been bet down from 15.5 to 13.5. However, typically Ivy League teams have been as high as 12, as a 12 seed. Now they're all the way back as a 16 seed. I'll even take it as a 15 seed. If they were a 15 seed, that's a big difference when playing a team like Kansas. So going against a number 1 seed, I don't think there's a lot of value at 13.5. So I'm going to pass on that one. The next game that's been real popular that I'm not going to take is Davidson. Davidson's getting 58% of the cash, while 74% of the tickets are going in on Kentucky. And so I'm going to pass on Davidson. I think the value has been sucked out of it. I think they're the best mid-major out there right now. They're hot. They don't make turnovers, play very clean, good free throw percentage, good three-point percentage. They create good shots. And Kentucky, on their bad side, on the con side of taking Kentucky, is they're young. They're very young. They literally have an 18-year-old starting on the Kentucky team. And so while you have this young team that's, Calipari said he's only been coaching them for a month and a half because he didn't know who he had on his team the first 2 months of the season. So now he's only coaching them down the stretch, and they're going to be put into this tournament all the first time for every one of those individuals. First time coming in. They don't have the veteran leadership to take them through a team like Davidson that's going to play solid basketball, not have turnovers, not make bad shots, not try and take bad shots. And they're going to get to the free throw line and start taking a lead in this game. So if that happens, we may have an upset in the first round, and Kentucky, one of the hottest teams in the country, could be out. But that said, the reason I'm not going with it is Kentucky is the hottest team in the country. Make no mistake about it. Going through the SEC gauntlet, winning the SEC tournament. The only loss they had down the stretch was at Florida. Kentucky is playing fantastic basketball. They are better athletes. Again, make no mistake about it. So I'm going to stay away from that one. There's a big variance, but I do understand why it's the sharp play to go with Davidson. Okay, the 3 games I am taking today. First, Houston. Houston's going against San Diego State. KP has this game pegged at 6.5. I think Houston's going to win this one fairly easily. So I don't mind laying the 4. 58% of the money, 61% of the bets are going in on Houston. San Diego State, I think they didn't limp into the postseason. They were playing very well through the tournament, but the Mountain West just hasn't seemed to stack up as well as other conferences. Here, as we get into the tournament, we kind of put them next to other teams. They made the Mountain West look, I think, a little bit better than what they were. Last night we had Boise State losing to Washington in the NIT. So second game I like, I'm going to go with, is Montana plus 10. Wish I had 10.5, but I'm taking plus 10. So here we have a really good mid-major. Veterans, clean basketball, good free throw shooting team, also creates good shots, versus a Michigan team that is hot, but they had a big layoff between this first game and the last one they played in the Big Ten tournament. It's like calling a timeout when a team hits, 2 straight threes and, then steals the ball and makes an easy layup. You call a timeout to stop their momentum. Here, Michigan's been sitting and waiting and waiting. Meanwhile, Montana has ran their way through the Big Sky Conference tournament and wrapped up on Saturday. And now we're playing again on Thursday, which is your normal college basketball, gameplay. So I would look at, or I'm taking Montana plus the 10. I think we have a close game here. Montana, I think in the first half is a good play to come out early, and then Michigan will probably come back and could win this one by 5 or so. But I'm taking the 10 with Montana and feeling good about that. The last game that I like is Wright State, Tennessee under. Wright State can play some defense, especially when called upon. Tennessee, on the other hand, plays great defense all the time. I don't look for this to be a very close game, so I would look for Tennessee to run away with it and just walk their way into the second round. So 52% of the bets are on the over, 62% of the money is on the under. It opened up at 131.5 and is now at 131. Not a lot of adjustment. So I don't mind at all taking 131 at this point. And yep, look for that one to be about 68 to 52 as a final. So again, don't mind at all taking Tennessee Wright State under 131. All right, those are the 3 games I got. Good luck, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy. Have fun. This is today and tomorrow my 2 favorite days of sports. So not of sports betting. It's not the easiest. These are pretty sharp lines. But these are my 2 favorite days of sports. So hope everyone has a blast today. Good luck. I'll see you again soon.